Alright lads, welcome back to the Grand Cross video, and boys, the slime collaboration is literally returning in 1 week's time on JP. And well boys, if you watched my last video, I wasn't too happy about it. Shuna! How the f is Shuna? I do like Shuna, by the way. It's just when we're talking about favorite female characters, I think I prefer Shion. I think I even prefer Shizu than Shuna. But regardless, I do love slime, so I'm happy this is returning. However, what we could have gotten was definitely a little bit of a downgrade. So today, we're going to go through basically my dream slime collaboration part 2 and what I wanted to know how they could save it. Because, well, this collaboration for a lot of us is basically the first time it's returning. Most of us back then, when it first released on Global and JP, didn't really experience it fully. I know myself, I couldn't even beat it on extreme. I can only do hard and normal, and a lot of people didn't even experience or even pull the characters because it was basically a skip. I think it came right after the Escanor green one, so yeah, it wasn't the best time for global either. But let's just go through what I hope to see for part 2, even though a lot of them are dreaming big, but we'll see what happens, bro. Alright, so let's start with the main guy, or I guess girl. The slime Rimmeru Demon Lord is going to be coming. We know this, we've known for a while now, and while it was leaked and possibly still true because it is the Demon Lord version, I still want this to be a thing where he's unknown race. So one, he gets a buff from Rem, but in part of passive he's demon, because at the moment we have no demon buffers. You literally get nothing for being a demon. So him being unknown, he does get some buffs from having an unknown team, but also you can use him on a demon team. Whether you want to use him with demon mediators or when we get future buffs towards demons, then he will be a part of that team. But I want to make sure the guy's unknown first, because he is still a slime, still unknown race, and well, I want a reason to use both him and Ram together. So yeah, he needs to be unknown with the demon passive, like how we have so good. And honestly, because I kind of want to say it, and the fact that I did play Slime Music Memories and he was part of Dark theme, I kind of want to be Darkness type. And I know it's kind of a long shot because he'd be the second Darkness character, but this guy, he's got to be OP, and him being Dark type would be a perfect way of doing it, because I do expect collaborations that in the future, especially for the part 2s and stuff like that later on, to have Dark type characters or even Light type characters. Maybe it's a bit too soon, but if not, then maybe Blue, because Blue would be good. I think right now, it's kind of the standard right now. Green, yes, you would be type advantage towards, you know, the One and King, but then your type disadvantage towards, you know, the Barn, and yeah, Barn's, yeah, it's not really too great. So green or blue, I guess I'll take that. But Darkness type will be almost perfect, and definitely a good way to make people spend money before the anniversary. So Demon Lord Rimmeru is going to be a new name character, which means he does get a whole new set of outfits, and hopefully enough to make him 555 and all his cosmetics. But one outfit that I hope they add, and to be fair, sometimes they actually like to reference the anime. I mean, most of the ReZero ones was from the anime, but this one I hope comes true. It's the white robe one, because I do think this is one of 2 outfits that he actually wears during his Demon Lord phase. But then you could argue this could be a whole new character. I don't want to go into too much spoilers, but I do hope we get the white robe one. Now, I don't think we need the red eyes, although it would be better if they somehow change it with a part of the update, or I guess part of this outfit. But I hope we get this outfit in some shape or form. And if we do get it, the going the extra mile would be nice to actually get a whole new cut-in for the actual character, because like I said, it should technically be its own new character, but I would love to have this in game, and it would make Rimmeru so sick if they got this. But then again, it is a revealing outfit, and to be fair, I think that's actually not the worst thing, because then technically Rimmeru is a girl, so I guess that's not too bad. I don't know. So I got a few comments yesterday, people thinking that we're going to get a part 2 to the part 2 of the collaboration, where we get basically Shuna and Rimmeru first, and then we're going to get Shion and Veldroa in a second banner. While I think that will be sick, and to be fair, I'd love for them to do that, I think it's unlikely. But what I will say is, well, the first time the slime collaboration came on JP, I believe Rimmeru was by himself, and then there was a part 2 later on, where they did Rimmeru and also Milim. I think that's how it worked. I'm not too sure. But regardless, I think that would be a pretty sick way of doing it, and I think with the leaks we've gotten, I think it's probably very unlikely, but I would like to say I wouldn't mind that, and to be fair, any chance we can get Shion, I'll take it. But if you are thinking that they're going to do this, then I will say they should typically announce they're going to do a part 2 before actually dropping the first banner, because then that'll be a piss take if they drop it later on. So if they don't announce it on the first day, then it's not going to come. So while I prefer Shion in the game, we are getting Shuna. And one thing that I wanted to be in the game, and to be fair, what's likely she's going to be some sort of support character, which is actually a good thing for unknown characters. I wanted to have some sort of heal or cleanse card. Remember, unknown characters work very, very well with Lolly Merlin, and the more buffs Lolly Merlin can get, the better it's going to be. So having a debuff skill would be perfect for Lolly Merlin, because she does have the relic where you do more damage towards debuff enemies, and maybe some sort of cleanse and heal card that is a bit more unique to Shuna, rather than actually just copying and pasting a skill already in game, would be really good too. If we can actually heal or have more ways to heal, you know, our Lolly Merlin or Festival Merlin, then it'll be a lot more better, because the more HP she has, the more damage she does to you. So while he tried to heal her with Beatrice, it did not work at all. So having an actual heal card where it guarantees heals could be somewhat good, and actually, you know, it might actually make the unknown team top tier again. Alright, so the old slime characters, well, a lot of people think they need a buff, and while I agree, I think, well, I hope we get a buff rather than just getting a relic, because they are going to get a relic. I want to go out and say they need a rework, and that's kind of asking a lot from Netmarble. For a lot of people, it's going to be the first time putting the characters, so you could argue they are in need of a rework. And I would say the reason why is because this is the first collaboration, but also they released it very, very soon after the game came out. And I don't know why they did that, but they did. And they did it weird. First is they don't even have unique passives. Literally, this one right here is the exact same passive as Halloween Elaine. They share passive, which is a weird thing to say in games, so I think they need a rework. So obviously a stat buff will be nice, and to be fair, they need it still, but getting new passive for all Benimaru, Milim, and also Rimmeru will be another great way of doing it. And like I said, they all share one unique skill, like this one right here is unique to Rimmeru, and no one else has it in the game, so they can buff it without buffing up any other character, and I think this could be actually kind of an OP skill. Once again, they need to kind of rework this character, but they might not, because we are getting new Rimmeru, and we'll be lucky to even get a buff. But also, they made zero money off these actual slime collaboration characters, at least in the cosmetics, because they all were free. So what I think they will do now to also finish up the 555 cosmetics is to release one more outfit, you are, and make it paid. A little unfortunate if you are free to play, but it's probably what they're going to do. So the outfit I like to see for Rimmeru is by far the samurai outfit that he does wear, I believe, during one of the new seasons. I mean, he wears a lot of outfits, so to be fair, I take a pick from any one from the show. But the samurai one, to be fair, I'm a little biased because it literally looks like my logo. Also, if we do get the samurai one, we also can get the same thing, or at least for an actual event, for the actual slime Rimmeru, because he does wear it in the anime too. So honestly, I'll love it. It'll be like a good way to do it, because to be fair, if you don't know, slime Rimmeru is my highest view video, at least for PvP on my actual channels. So while I think this outfit might not come, or probably unlikely to come, it'll be pretty sick to see it in game. And then I could say, hey, they gave it to me because I got my highest view video. But then again, if they are giving me an outfit for my highest view video, then they should pick my actual Jujutsu Kaisen one and put that in the game. Benimaru doesn't really wear too many outfits in the anime. Even the ones we have right now, I believe, are the ones he wears. So I think if we're going to get one, even though he doesn't wear it, I believe he does Shion wear it, and then maybe he wears it in the new season, or at least season 3, is the black coat one. Once again, it's a drippy outfit. All the characters in the black coat ones look sick. I wouldn't mind if even Shuna gets it. But I think it will kind of match Benimaru and Rimmeru. It'll be a good duo, and I think this is probably the best one they can get, unless they make something up. Alright, so Milim, I have a lot to say about her. So while I think we should have gotten new Milim in the game, a little unfortunate we didn't, but she is a DPS character, and she has no weapons. It makes no sense. Not only does she have no weapons, I believe she has one of the lowest multipliers in the game at 60%. That's just terrible, considering she has such a low attack stat. And yeah, the stats, once again, if they buff her up and give her a rework towards the passive too, that would be great. But a good start will be to one, like I said, max out the cosmetics by giving another paid one. And the paid one, while we didn't get the character, and you could argue they could save that for part 3 next year, it would be pretty sick to get the Dragon Armor Milim. That would honestly make this collaboration perfect for me. This is the one character I wanted, even over Shion, and honestly, it would be so sick to get it in game. I know we won't have the actual sword, but then again, that doesn't make a difference, because then in Slime Isekai Memories, she doesn't even have the sword either, so I don't think it matters too much. But definitely, they need to start giving her weapons. I mean, even just like a bracelet, or even like a ring on her finger. They do this to Elizabeth. They can give her actual weapons, and they need to, because her attack stat is way too low. And in the outfit for Shuna, honestly, there's a lot that she can pick from the series. She actually wears a lot, to be fair. But I think the one outfit, once again, I love is the black coat one. Every slime character looks so sick in that outfit. But if we're going to pick one just because we can, an iconic one is obviously her swimsuit, where she's with actually Shion. But unfortunately, we're not getting her. So we could have got a 2 for 1 there. But no, if we get that outfit, I'll be surprised. I'll actually be shocked. It's probably a little bit too much, but hey, we can dream. My last point that I think will happen is going to be one free random character. Now, the thing is, on JP, from what I've heard, was they got one ticket for free, where they guarantee you a free copy of one of the old slime characters. Well, at the time, they weren't new. So you could have got Milim, Rimmeru, or Benimaru. For Global, they just gave us a free Benimaru, which was nice, right? But then you couldn't have the chance to get Milim or Rimmeru. I think the best way to do it, because to be fair, they're still old unless they buff them, is to give us a ticket again, where you can guarantee one copy, which means you can or have a chance to get obviously the new Shuna or also the new Rimmeru while still having a chance to get the old characters, because like I said, for a lot of us the old characters are gonna be new to you, so most people wouldn't mind getting them duped out or even getting them for the first time. Now, DC points I think are unlikely, but I'll bring up anyway, is on the leaked information we got a very, very long time ago. Veldroa, although he's not coming now, did have a unique skill which had Blessing, where basically if you had a Tempest skill in association or if you used him, you would have got 20% of the actual basic stats from the actual character, rather than the 10 you would normally get for having a character 6/6 in your association. So it'd be kind of nice if the new Rimmeru or even the new Shuna had this Blessing with them, and if it doesn't come now, then I think it will come in the future regardless, but I do like the fact that you can buff up the old characters and slime characters if you kind of combine them together. I mean, once again, I'll say now because it's no, I won't say now because I'll save it for my actual collaboration later on. But don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. And then lastly, I'm not too sure if it happened or not, but on my channel, I like to document all the actual collaborations, cutscenes by recording them. And one that I didn't do was actually slime. Now, I'm not too sure if I didn't record it because it didn't happen or I just forgot to do it because I wasn't really doing YouTube back then, or at least like actually properly. I would like to say if they didn't do it, then I would say make sure now they actually have some cutscenes where they interact with the sins, like I did Stranger Things, like I did ReZero, like I did AOT. It'll be pretty sick. And maybe they did, but I just can't remember, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, boys, that is all for today. This is what I want and what I would like to see them do to save this slime collaboration, because right now it's looking like an L for the fact they skipped out on Veldroa and also my favorite girl Shion. But like I said, if they add, my main two things really is having the Dragon of Milim, that will make the collaboration so much better, and also getting the new white robe with Rimmeru's outfit. That would be pretty sick too. If I get those two outfits, it'll be safe for me. That's just the way I see it. So, boys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you would like to see from this collaboration and what points that I mentioned would you like to see too. But yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.